It's Tom and Todd's Face Off on WRKO.com.
July 4th weekend looms, and you need a face-off to get into the spirit. And here it is, Face-Off with Tom and Todd.
Neither one of you seem to have a problem with the fact that a 95-year-old woman had to remove her diaper for the TSA. What's your problem? Maybe it just depends on who it is?
Well, depends. I like the word. I like the use of the word there. Very, very clever. I think we're so ambivalent about TSA. We want the security because we want to fly with our families safely, comfortably, confidently, and then we don't want them to do anything. And the fact of the matter is the people who are determined to kill us are very mischievous, they're very creative, and they find ways. You gotta say, we're on the side of caution. Nobody likes the idea of feeling up a 95-year-old woman and telling her to take off her diaper.
That's gross.
Nobody likes that. And maybe there's a technology out there that will allow us to stop doing it. But until that technology comes into play, you gotta do it.
Hey, I'm all for profiling and using your resources with those who are most likely to be a problem. But if you don't check the 95-year-old women, guess what? Soon there'll be an infiltration into the homes of 95-year-olds by terrorists who work as aides and then are planting bombs in the depends. So wherever you create the opportunity, the terrorists will be there looking to take advantage of it. Therefore, the 95-year-olds have to get a little harassed. However, they should be treated with respect and dignity and a little bit of class and a little bit of compassion on the part of those who are doing the screening.
Tom Brady should be doing the pat down.
Now, there you
That's
go.
what the 95-year-old needs.
Such a nice young boy.
Should Sal DiMasi lose his $5,000 a month pension?
Yeah, he should. He's a criminal. It's an awful crime he committed against the state. And by the way, everybody should lose their pensions who work in government. Let's go to a 401k system, something that's guaranteed not to cost voters a dime. Pay your own way.
The law is pretty clear on this, and Speaker DiMasi, having been convicted, at least at this point, it looks like he forfeits his pension. His lawyers are arguing the conviction isn't final because, one, he hasn't been sentenced, and two, he has an appeal. And even the trial judges acknowledged there were pretty serious appellate issues. So it's a lawyer's
So right now
question
they're
here.
looking to hang on for
a couple
however
of
many
months, a
months
few
they
more
can
months.
to
Yeah.
help his family survive.
Remember when founding fathers John Quincy Adams and Thomas Jefferson both passed away on the 4th of July in 1824? Of course you don't, because John Quincy Adams wasn't a founding father, but Republican presidential candidate Michele Bachmann thinks he is. What's with her?
She's not anywhere near as bad as some people want to portray. A little bit of a misstatement, and yet still a pretty good general comprehension of history, the relationship of John Adams with John Quincy Adams, his son, and the Adams family long hostility to slavery and their many, many years of writing in opposition and voting and working against it. So I don't think Michele Bachmann is too far off base. If I'm her professor and I'm giving her a grade, it's probably a B-.
Well, I think you're going a little easier on her. Remember, I mean, she's got a pattern of this stuff, Tom. Remember the time she said there were 57 states? That was horrific. And didn't she once say that Barack Obama was clean and articulate during the campaign? The kind of black guy who could get elected president? I mean, the gaffes just flow out of her. It's time that she was stopped.
She is a Vesuvius, a volcano of gaffes.
Now that's me. Don't talk like that. All right, fireworks for you. Tom and Todd, WRKO.com.